Oh, thank you. It's perfect. Yes.
I am really trying not to say anything, but I got a real problem with these ornaments.
Are we gonna start that again?
I mean, it's one thing to believe in this invisible man stuff, but why can't your angel and your invisible man be black?
Why do you have to politicize everything, Kwame? I mean, just to listen to you, you would think God is some benevolent white savior and the rest of us are mindless slaves running around Massa's plantation.
Finally, you get it.
There's nothing racial about God, Kwame. Do you realize what Christmas even means?
Of course I do. It's the one time of the year we get to hang white people from trees.
Will you get that?
Whoa, sup, Shantae? Sup, Herman?
Hey, Kwame.
Sup, Aunt? A little wore out, we still haven't finished shopping yet. Is it me? Or does it seem like Christmas comes faster and faster year after year?
Yeah, seems like just yesterday it was Easter.
Well, you know what they say. You just can't keep a good man down.
Okay, enough of that.
It's okay, Pops. We all used to Uncle Kwame by now.
Go on.
Have you heard from your brother Jason today?
I did earlier this morning. He said him and Sam was covering some high school football game for tonight's broadcast.
Wow, those two got it made. Can you imagine watching sports for a living?
Would you look at that? I just don't understand why people are so against controlling immigration.
I'm against the whole dumb right-wing Republican agenda.
So all Republicans are dumb?
I never said that.
You always say that. Just last week you said Donald Trump was dumb.
I did not say Donald Trump was dumb. I said Donald Trump had to be naked to count to 21.
Why do you have to turn everything into a joke? Do you not realize we spend nearly $300 million a year just to keep illegal aliens out of this country?
And another 400 million looking for them in outer space. But I forgot, the aliens here are illegal. The ones from out of space, they arrive with U.S. citizenship papers.
Joke all you want, but I think President Trump was onto something when he proposed building a wall to protect our border.
That has got to be the dumbest idea I have ever heard.
So you don't think it's a good idea to build a wall to protect our border?
Absolutely not.
And may I ask why?
Because frankly, I think it would offend the Canadians.
For goodness sake, Kwame. Why can't you respect other people's positions? I mean, Shantae's entitled to her own opinion.
I do respect her and her opinion. It's me that's not being respected here.
I respect you the same I would anybody else. It's just that you're always playing the race card.
Maybe it's because I'm a spade.
Oh, see, he takes nothing seriously. He sees everything through a racial lens.
And you don't.
No, I see everyone the same as me. I'm colorblind. I don't see race.
And therein lies the problem, Shantae. I'm not you. I'm black.
Why do you have to be black? Why can't you just be a person?
Well, excuse me. I didn't know the two were mutually exclusive.
All right, enough of this. It's the holiday season.
I didn't mean any harm. I was just saying.
That's the problem with you. You're always just saying.
Well, we would like to stay a little longer and talk, but we got a lot of shopping left to do.
Make sure you talk to your brother. I don't want anybody late. I'm gonna eat Christmas dinner before New Year's Eve.
Sure thing, Pops. Later, Uncle Kwame.
Bye. My, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Then what's with all the slamming? Something must be wrong, Jabari.
Billy Ixon called me a nigger.
What?
Yeah, he said I'm black and I'm a nigger.
That is outrageous. I am going to that school first thing in the morning.
No!
I'm not gonna have anyone call my son the N-word.
He didn't say N-word, Mom. He said nigger.
And I am not gonna have that word pronounced in this house, Jabari.
He said I was black, too.
Well, you're not. You're mixed.
Mixed?
Yeah, like President Obama. His mom is white and his dad is black. He's mixed.
But in American history, Miss Davis says President Obama's our first black president. So does that mean President Obama's not really black and Miss Davis is wrong?
Helping the Penguins pass the Jets 8-3. The Leafs throttled the Canucks 9-2, and the Oilers needed overtime to beat the Rangers 1-0. In the NHL tonight, the Flyers put their first-place lead on the line in the game with the Capitals. The Capitals create the first-place tie. We're down to the second last week of play in the National Football League.
All right. What's wrong?
What's wrong? Nothing's wrong.
Look, Shantae, we have been together for too long for me not to know when something is bothering you. So, what's wrong?
It's just, well, Jabari came home from school today and said one of his classmates called him the N-word.
What?
I know, that's what I said.
Babe, I don't know why you tripping. They were bound to find out that he was a nerd eventually.
I'm serious, Herman.
Okay. All right, so, what'd you tell him?
Well, didn't really have time to say anything because he said that same kid called him black.
Well, he is black.
No, he isn't.
He isn't.
No, he's not black. He's mixed.
No, Shantae. The nuts in the pantry are mixed. Cocktails are mixed. So unless Jabari is a rum and coke with the last name of Planters, he's black.
I just don't see it that way.
Honey, look. Take a look at this. When you see our son, tell me. What do you see?
I see our son.
No. What race do you see him as?
I don't see him as a race. I see him as a human.
Then you don't see him, honey. Don't you get it? Teaching him that he is mixed is denying what his true reality is.
But he's no more black than he is white.
Yes, that may be true. But when he walks out of that door, he has to deal with the way society sees him. And like it or not, society will always see him as black.
Okay. We gotta go over those last cues again. Racism is a consciousness. It's not a set of acts. It's an institutionalized entity where just being white places you at a higher level in American life and culture.
Do you mean like Oprah Winfrey or Bill Cosby, Dr. Mufasa?
Very funny, Evan. But not even class mitigates race. Funny you should mention Bill Cosby, though.
Oh, God, I know you're not about to use him in his example, are you?
Only to make a point about race. Now, on his TV show, his TV son Theo's biggest problem was always something like making a C on his algebra test. And Bill Cosby's like, "No, Theo, you know you can't make a C on your algebra test. If you don't make an A, I'm not gonna give you your Jell-O pudding pop." And then the wife Claire, she rushes in. "Now, Bill, you know you can't do that to that boy. He'll flop without his pudding pop."
Or his little blue pills.
But in real life, and it's Cosby, Bill Cosby's actual son, was murdered on the side of an LA freeway by a white Russian immigrant who in a jailhouse letter wrote, and I quote, "I shot the nigger. I went in to rob a drug connection and obviously found someone else." He didn't see Ennis Cosby, son of a millionaire, on the side of the road that night. All he saw was a nigger. Oh, and let's not forget that saleswoman in Zurich who wouldn't take down a purse for Oprah Winfrey to see because it was too expensive for her. And until white America can come to grips with the fact of that reality, we are going to continue to see white police officers murder young black boys week after week after week while they stand back and idly declare, "I don't see race." Okay, we're out of time, but please do not forget to turn your term papers in to me because, as I said, no late papers. And I'll see you guys next week.
Dr. Mufasa, I don't have my paper.
Well, I know you heard me just say no late papers.
But Dr. Mufasa, I just had too much going on, man. I mean, I didn't have time to do it. It wasn't because I didn't want to do it.
I'm really sorry, Mark.
Come on, man. Just give me another chance. I can have that paper to you by tomorrow. It's hard out here on me.
I'm sorry, brother, but you got to abide by the same rules as everybody else.
All right. Come on, man. It's really hard out here on me right now. Like, we got one laptop at the house. My little boy spilled Kool-Aid all over it. I can't replace that right now. Me and my lady, we share the same car. I work 40 hours a week. I gotta pick up my son from daycare. I'm really struggling right now, Dr. Mufasa.
Okay, look, like I said, man, I'm really, really sorry. But you got to abide by the same rules as everybody else, and that rule was no late papers.
You know what, man? Talk all this about institutionalized racism and how the white man got an advantage over all of us. You ain't all of us. You gonna leave here today getting your big fancy SUV I see you driving, right? Go out to your big fancy house in the suburbs and go Christmas shopping on your big professor salary. You ain't nothing but a hypocrite, man. Later, Dr. Mufasa. Or should I say, Mr. Cosby? I'm out of here, bro. Peace, man.
But you say the same thing every year.
I know, but you act as if you don't understand what is at risk here.
I do understand what's at risk here. What's at risk here is our happiness.
Come on, Sam, it ain't even that serious.
Yes, it is that serious. Every year we spend Christmas at your dad's, and every year he's trying to fix you up with some new girl he met.
He means well.
Oh, really? What about Quita, the girl he met at the dog track?
That's not even fair. What I do remember were her tracks.
Not to mention they were bright red.
She was like some kind of ghetto Raggedy Ann girl.
Remember Portia?
Hey, she was cute.
She was crazy. She spent the entire dinner talking to the turkey.
I know she said she was connected to all things living or dead.
She didn't need to be connected. She needed to be committed.
Look, I know. I know this ain't been easy, baby. But we got to break this down to Dad in a way in which he'll be able to understand. Having a gay son is not an easy pill to swallow.
I love him like he's my dad too, Jason. But how can we continue to live a lie?
Dad's old school. He's a typical man's man, you know that.
Okay, I give up.
Look, I'm not asking you to give up. I'm just asking for a little bit more time.
How much time?
asking for some more time.
How much time?
Come here. Now let's see who's gonna watch the clock.
I'd like to propose a toast to the arrival of our Lord and Savior.
Oh my God, Barack Obama's here? What was that, Shantae?
I didn't say anything.
Kwame, don't start a revolution at the table. It's Christ's birthday.
Well, if it's his birthday, why doesn't he have a present under the tree? But on the other hand, he's been collecting tithes all year. He can buy himself something.
Everything looks great, Dad.
Glad you think so, son. Oh, by the way, I got a surprise guest coming, especially for you to meet, Chase.
Why just for me, Dad?
You'll see.
Yeah, one of my homeboys from the force is going to join us too, Pops. He lost his wife a few months back, and I thought he might want to be around family.
Sure, son. I mean, there's plenty to go around. Have I met him already?
No, he's kind of new. His name is Dick Andrews.
White boy, huh?
Really? And how would you know?
The only time a black man wants to be called Dick is when he's in bed.
So, Dad, back to this guest. Who is it?
She's a young lady who came all the way from D.C. to work at the VA office. And, well, it's been hard for her to make friends. And she now wants to go back home, and I don't want her to because she treats me so nice every time I come in there. Well, she's very sweet, a real pussycat, and she's smart.
I don't get it. Why would a smart pussy want to go back to Washington, D.C.? But then again, I hear Hillary Clinton's running for president again for the third time.
Every time I go in there, she just goes and she's so attentive to me. I'm just saying, she's a real sweet girl, very pretty.
Dad, I thought we talked about these fix-ups.
She's different.
Is she black?
What difference does that make, as long as she's a woman?
If you believe that, you would have married Caitlyn Jenner.
Can we stop arguing here so we can say a prayer over this turkey?
Don't you think it's a little late for that? I think he's already dead.
Anyway, Jason, she should be here any moment.
Dad, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'd rather tell you in private.
Jason, we're all family here. You can say it. Oh, that must be her.
Dad, I'll get it. It might be Sergeant Andrews.
Oh, good. Okay. So, Jason, go ahead. Tell me what it is.
Dad, I'm gay.
Say what? What you talking about, Willis?
He said he's gay.
I heard what he said.
But you just said you didn't.
You're not gay.
And Sam and I are lovers.
What? You can't be lovers. You both play football.
Tight end and wide receiver, as I recall.
So what are you telling me? That you both like dick?
Am I at the right house?
That depends on how you define right. Dick, Pinky.
Kwame, he just can't be gay. He can't be gay.
Why? Because you raised him better?
Yes, because no, because you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. That a man as straight as you could never raise a sissy.
Kwame, watch your mouth. Jason is not a sissy.
My point exactly.
I could have not seen this. I mean, and Sam? Oh my gosh, they've been friends since birth. They went to daycare together, kindergarten, Boy Scouts, middle school, high school. They were college roommates. They even bought a condo afterwards. I mean, I've never seen anybody closer than those two.
Uh-huh.
How could I have been so blind?
You weren't blind. You just didn't see.
Will that make me a bigot?
Nah, that makes you Stevie Wonder with bad Gaylord.
Come on in.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, son.
I think I'll let you two talk.
Have a seat.
You okay, Dad?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. How about you? You know what you're feeling?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm good.
I had no idea.
Neither did I.
What?
I'm just kidding. Look, I know this is difficult to accept. It took me a long time to accept myself.
But why did you keep it a secret all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
I wanted to. I didn't know how. I didn't want you to be ashamed of me. I didn't want you to be embarrassed by me.
Ashamed of you? I would never be ashamed of you.
How was I supposed to know that? You remember Andre?
Andre?
Yeah, Andre. He used to play the organ at the church we used to go to before Mom died.
Oh yeah. How could I ever forget that little fact?
See what I mean?
I didn't mean that.
I mean, who wants to be a disappointment to their own father? I was afraid that if I told you I was gay, you wouldn't love me anymore.
I'm sorry to make you feel that way, Jason. I am so sorry. I will always love you, no matter what. And Sam?
What about Sam?
Are you in love with him?
Very much.
And he loves you.
Yeah.
Well, then that's all that matters to me. You know what's funny? When your mom died, I was worried. I just didn't think I could raise you boys all by myself. And Lord knows, it's the last thing on earth I wanted to do was screw you guys up.
Come on, Dad, you didn't screw us up. I think we turned out pretty good. I love you, Pops.
I love you too. All right, you can stop listening through the door and come on in.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
What are you drawing?
It's my superhero.
Is it Superman?
No, it's not Superman, Mom.
Then who is he?
He's nobody. I made him up.
That's cool, your own superhero. What's his name?
Herbari.
Herbari?
Yeah, after me and Dad. Dad is Herman and I'm Jabari. Herbari.
Can I see? Well, he doesn't look like you or your dad.
Why do you say that?
He looks white.
He's not white, Mom. He's mixed.
Mixed?
Yeah, his dad is black and his mom is white. Like me and President Obama.
Come here, baby. I think I made a mistake the other day.
When?
Well, when I said that you were mixed and not black.
So I'm not mixed? I'm black?
Yeah. I mean, no. Look, Jabari, you are mixed, but because of the way you look, everyone is gonna see you as black.
So I'm a nigger too?
No! And I told you not to say that word in this house.
But Billy Eichner says I'm black and a nigger.
Well, you're not.
So a white person can be N-word too?
No.
Then I don't want to be black. I want to be white, like you, Mom.
But you won't be. You will be seen as black. And that's okay. Because being black it's great. Your dad is black, and your granddad is black, and your Uncle Kwame and your Uncle Jason are black. Wouldn't you want to be like them?
Yeah, especially Granddad. He's the greatest. Mom?
Yeah.
Is that why you married Dad? Because he's the greatest?
Yeah.
Good, because I want to be the greatest too.
You are.
We will see my baby. The wild winds of lately.
Why are you looking at me? Do you have to stuff that bird in your mouth like that? Don't even go there.
Look, I'm not gonna keep asking. I'm too hungry to keep going back and forth with you. Why are you acting so weird?
Sam, how did you feel about dinner at Dad's?
It was fine. I ate it, didn't I? Not the food. Oh, you mean about you being a gay?
That's what I be talking about.
I was wondering why you kept slipping in bed with me at night.
What you think was happening?
I thought I was dreaming I was making a sex tape.
Like Kim and Ray J?
More like Kanye and Ray J.
Spare me the visuals, please. That was me slipping in the bed with you at night, not Kim Kardashian, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad. Well, at least with you, I get to say I hit it first.
But I came out to Dad. I thought you'd be proud.
I am proud of you, considering I had to kick you under the table I don't know how many times.
How would you like to kick me under the table for the rest of your life?
What?
I mean, will you marry me?
What? Are you? No. I mean, yes. Yes. Yes!
Mark, thank you for respecting my request, man. I'm back.
No problem. No problem, Dr. Mufasa.
Don't you mean Dr. Cosby? Mark, I think I made a mistake the other day.
Nah, Doc. It's me that made the mistake. I'm
Nah.
sorry for the way I acted.
It's me that owes you an apology. Whereas it may not be my fault, it's still my concern. I mean, like it or not, I have to practice what I preach. I can't stand up here every day talking about what a struggle it is to be a black man in America and then just totally dismiss that struggle just because of something my syllabus says.
I feel that, Doc. But rules is rules. I can't expect to be no exception to the rules.
While I appreciate that, Mark, the truth of the matter is you can expect to be an exception to the rule. While I may no longer have the same issues as you, I am still my brother's keeper.
Doc, what's this?
Well, it ain't no typewriter.
I can't take this.
Look, don't even think of it as a gift. Think of it as a tool. Now look, I know this is not the answer to all of your problems, but at least it's a start. Now look, I want that paper tomorrow, no exceptions.
Oh, there's no problem at all. No, wait, I'm sorry. I promised my girl I was gonna take her to this Tyler Perry movie, right? You know how women are with these Tyler Perry movies. I made plans and everything for days. We got a babysitter and everything.
You don't need to go see that movie. Let me save you $20 and the price of a babysitter. It's gonna be the same as every other Tyler Perry homoerotic fantasy. I mean movie. It's the story of a dark-skinned black woman who is abused by this dark-skinned, bald-headed black man who leaves her for a broke white woman. Then along comes this light-skinned brother with a beautiful brown body, and he rips that shirt open, showing a sculpted chest. And that's when Tyler Perry, my dear, starts salivating at the mouth. Then they all go to church, and Jesus answers everybody's prayers while Mary J. Blige sings Precious Lord, and the congregation does the electric slide. And that dark-skinned black woman and the light-skinned brother end up with all the dark-skinned, bald-head man money. Praise God! Then I want that paper from you tomorrow. No exception.
Oh, man, you cool, Doc. You cool.
I'll see you later.
Sometimes there's songs have a new skies and they
So what you're telling me is that you both like dick?
That's not true. And that's not my line either. What is it? While I appreciate that where I was. I don't know why I keep missing that. Okay. All right. Can I pick it up?
Yep. Still rolling.
While I appreciate that, Mark, the truth is, you are an exception. You can't expect to be an exception when life happens. I'm ready.
Anytime.
You said you're supposed to say what now?
Into the exception part. I'll mention the exception. Dr. Mufasa, I don't have my paper.
Well, I know what you heard me. Can I pick up?
Yeah, of course. Oprah?
Well, I know what you heard me. What the hell is that?
You know this is gonna...
Finally, you get this.
There's nothing racial about God. Do you know what Christmas even means?
Of course I do. It's the one time of the year we get to hang white people from trees.
Where'd you get that?
Cut. I'm cutting myself.
Your melody.